What's up guys, Pippity here and welcome to episode 18 of my road to Manchester City. And we start off this episode by having a look at our transfer list. And you're probably wondering, where are the trades? Why are all these Tigres players in here? What's going on, dude? Why do you have less than 500,000 coins? Well, don't worry, I'm about to answer everything. So let's start off with the trades. Where are the trades? These are the trades this episode, and you're probably wondering how. Well, tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there's going to be a final. The first leg of the Liga MX final happens tonight between Tigres and Pumas, and I really feel that EA are going to release a tournament for this either Friday or during the weekend. And I went ahead and bought some of their players as investments. I bought them for less than what they were going for, so the risk is extremely low if this doesn't even happen. I went ahead and bought some Tigres players over here, like I said. Ayala, Uche, Torres Nilo, Uche, Giron, Aquino, Dam, more Uches, because Uche is extremely cheap. And the reason I didn't buy any Pumas players were because they're not that great, besides like a few. Not to take anything away from them, I know they're a great team in real life, but when it comes to FIFA, I think that Tigres does have the upper hand. So hopefully EA does release a tournament, and if they don't, if Tigres win the final, their prices will still go up. So hopefully that does end up happening, but we're going to go ahead and take a look at the new squads that you guys are going to be excited for. Alright guys, and now for the change. We now officially have Vincent Kompany in our starting 11. I went ahead and picked him up for around 17,000 coins, and with that we officially have two city squads to play with. The only problem being that we don't have a second striker for the second squad, so that means Iheanacho or Bony are going to have to play a double shift, and I'm not sure who it's going to be. I'm probably just going to base it on fitness, but we now have two city squads and I'm pretty excited for that. And one quick thing that I should mention is that Manu Garcia will no longer be on the first team. He will be on the second team. Zuccolini is going to replace him in the first team. And that is a good thing because we're going to have two good cams in both squads. And with that, we're also going to be able to make some subs for the second squad, where we can give Roberts and Barker some time to play when we sub them in the second half. We're going to switch formation to a 4-1-2-1-2, and then Delph and the other midfielder, I'm not too sure who it is going to come off for both Barker and Roberts. So they're going to get some playing time just in case you guys wanted to see how they play. And yeah, I'm pretty excited for the change. We now have two city squads. You don't have to worry about the League 1 side anymore. I'm still going to use that squad, but not on screen, just to get some fitness for the city squad. But we head into our first game over here with the first city squad. And we get a penalty pretty early on. This guy comes out with goals, his goalkeeper. Pretty weird penalty right there. But Bony does step up to the plate and score. And all I can say for this episode is keep an eye on Bony, because he is going to prove himself. That's all I'm going to say. But we get another chance over here with Navas. Great no-touch dribbling from him. Has a shot. Unfortunately, though, it does get parried away by the goalkeeper. But the play isn't dead there because Nasri tries to have a finesse shot when he regains possession right there, but the goalkeeper once again with a great save. And we're only up 1-0 over here in the 26th minute, looking to get a second. And Bony from the middle of the field does a great no-touch dribbling right there, gives it to Manu Garcia. And Manu Garcia is going to give it back to Bony over here. Bony asks for it right there. I didn't give it to him because I thought it was a little bit too early, but I ended up giving it to him right there. Bony gets the ball and has a shot from outside the box. And what a shot it was, because it flew into the top right corner. And with that, we are now up 2-0. So 2 goals for Bony so far. And things are looking good for the Ivorian man, because he really hasn't proven himself recently. And the fact that he now has 2 goals right now is pretty good for him. And hopefully I am learning to play with him, because if I can't figure out how to play with him, we're really going to have a trouble. We're gonna be in trouble, really, because he is in 2 squads. And if I can't get used to playing him, then that's going to be a problem for our goal scoring. But right there, Pablo Zavaleta goes on a run with the no-touch dribbling and has a shot. Very weird to see Zavaleta up there, but the fact that he almost scored was pretty funny. And over here in the 63rd minute, we would get another chance over here. Manu Garcia to Navas. Navas runs down the wing with his pace. His goalkeeper comes out for some weird reason. Navas is going to cross it into Iheanacho, who tucks it away with his head right there. And we are now up 3-0. And that would be all she wrote, because after that third goal, this guy had enough. I could tell by the way he was pulling out his goalkeeper that he was getting a little bit frustrated. So I guess that third goal was the final straw. He ended up rage quitting, and we get ourselves a 3-0 win. Pretty good performance by the team right there. And we're going to go ahead and play with the second team. And yeah, this is probably going to be Selena's last game because, like I said, I'm going to bring on Manu Garcia right there at the camera roll spot. And yes, George Evans and Delph will play a whole half. And then in the second half, we're going to bring on Barker and Roberts. So we head into a single match over here in our second game. And we come across this guy who's got a pretty decent side over here. A nice, strong Serie A side. Pretty budget side if you don't have too many coins. But it is a pretty decent side. And I was a little bit worried because it's not too often that we play with the second squad, especially considering that they're not that strong. But I wanted to put up a good fight, prove that these guys are capable of playing the big guys. And Wilfred Bony, playing his second game over here, threw on goal, beats the defender right there, and then beats the goalkeeper with an amazing shot to put it into the back of the net. So we're up 1-0 in the 33rd minute, and my confidence is growing ever so slightly because we are somehow beating a pretty decent gold team over here. And right before the half ended, Delph would go on a great little dribbling run right there. Gives it to Selena, who has a shot. But who else but Wilfred Bony to tuck away the rebound. And this man is just on fire. 4 goals in 2 games, and he's absolutely shredding everyone. Can't he continue that? There's a whole other half. We'll just have to wait and see. Wilfred Bony gets the ball, and what does he do? He finds the back of that. This man is a goal-scoring machine this episode, and I have no idea why, because in the past episodes, I've been terrible with him. And with that, another rage quit. So, Bony 5 goals in 2 games. He's not even man of the match, which is extremely funny. George Evans got man of the match, and he didn't even get an assist. Oh yeah, he got 1 assist, but still really feel like Bony deserves man of the match. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give him player of the episode because with a performance like that, wow, I couldn't believe it. But that's some Sergio Aguero stuff right there. Alright guys, and to end off the episode, I wanted to end it off by telling you guys an update on the whole Tigres situation. And it didn't go too great. It went okay, but it didn't go as great as I hoped it would be. Basically, EA didn't release a tournament, which is very strange. And, you know, I'm sort of surprised, but I'm sort of not because EA just is throwing curveballs this whole year. So they didn't release a tournament. Tigres ended up winning the final. That was a very tense game, by the way. They ended up going to penalties. That was an insane game. Tigres won, like I said, and the prices didn't really go up. Some of them did, and I made profit on some of them, but on some of them I actually lost money. So it was kind of a win-lose situation. I don't know. I made profit, but I also lost money. So I went ahead and did more trades. I went with some silver players, some bronze players, and I ended up getting some money back that we lost over here. As you see, all these trades over here, we made some money on that. But it's not all too happy because, like I said, we did lose money. This Dykmeyer over here, that is because I went ahead and opened the pack that we get every week. Didn't get anything too special, just he was pretty much our best pull. The silver players, some of them sold for a profit. Like I said, I bought some of them for like 2,000 coins less than what I sold them for. Made some profit. But yeah, I did lose money on some of them. These that I am currently selling on, I have made a loss on all of these over here. The Uches aren't too bad because we bought them for around discard price and we're selling them for around discard price. So we only lost a couple hundred coins on the Uches. But the silver players are where it hit hard. And I was kind of surprised to see them go that low. But we did lose a little bit of money. But like I said, we did get some money, which isn't too bad. And you know what? Let's end off this episode by getting Shea Facey. That's what I went ahead and did. Went ahead and signed him. We're going to go ahead and put him in the club. And we now have 2 signings this episode. And with that, we're going to go ahead and take a look at our checklist. Right there on your screen, we have officially signed Vincent Kompany and Shea Facey. We're only missing a couple of players, missing the informed players of course, and David Silva and Yaya Toure. But anyways guys, this is going to conclude this episode of Road to Manchester City. This has been episode 18. My name is Pippideed, and I'm out.